when I reach out.
Oh my gosh, you guys. My babies are growing up. It's the first day of school again. What is up, you guys? Good early morning. My name is Kira if you are new, and today it's the first day of school. So I don't have too much time to talk to you guys, only about 1 minute, and then I have to go get my kids up. Today is a really crazy day beyond it being the first day of school. Paul's Jeep broke down and he purchased a new car, but it's like a custom order, so it's not going to be delivered to Texas for like another week and a half or so. So we've all been sharing a car, and today's crazy because everybody has to go to work early. Today's the first day of school. The kids still have to be picked up. I have a doctor's appointment at 11 o'clock. The kids are supposed to go to the movies tonight, but it's also my nephew's 3rd birthday, and it's again the first day of school. So things are just a little bit, and I'm gonna still have to go back and pick Paul up because I have to drop him off and pick him up, and he works like 30 minutes from here in like a high traffic area. So it's gonna be a really crazy day in like transport and everything. But I was trying to relax this morning and zen out a little bit. I had my cup of coffee. It was nice and peaceful and quiet. I already set their lunch boxes and everything, and now I'm gonna go get them up and get them dressed. I'm hoping for a little downtime after I drop them off, because I was so excited. I had all these plans on the things that I was going to do, like on the first day of school, jump on the trampoline and all of this stuff, and then now it happens to be the craziest stinking day we've had since we have been back on vacation, and we have to be all over. So I won't even have that much time at home, but I'm hoping for a little bit of downtime, and I'm gonna take you guys with me throughout the day. But for now, let me go upstairs. I'm gonna wake my angels and tell them it's time to get dressed for their first day of 1st grade and 2nd grade. And that means that I only have 11 more years to say this to you guys on a first day of school morning. Oh my goodness, time is flying by.
Hold on. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? When I touch you, it will break through. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? Oh, was it a rainbow falling? Oh, was it a rainbow?
Hi, come on!
You're gonna be late.
Meant to find
Stand in front of the door.
little
Okay, look at me.
surprise.
Maya, hold your flowers upright. There you go. Look at me.
Guys, have a great day.
Bye. I love you. Have a great day. Be good.
I'm falling, calling.
The kids are dropped off. Paul's been dropped off. And I have about 45 minutes until I have to jump into the shower to get ready for my doctor's appointment. So I'm going to sit here and play a little bit of bingo. So this video is sponsored by Bingo Rush, and I am so excited that they wanted to sponsor one of my videos because I am an avid bingo player. That comes from childhood. My grandmother absolutely loved bingo, and she used to bring me to the bingo hall as a child. My grandfather used to work in the bingo hall because it was in the bottom basement of my grandparents' church, and so we literally lived there. We have played bingo like all of our lives. My mom and her sister, who passed away, they used to like go to Connecticut and stuff, and where the casinos and stuff are, and they would play like big giant bingo tournaments and stuff. We've grown up our whole lives on bingo. I've been playing a few other apps like Bingo Blitz or Bash for years, but once I started playing this one, I stopped playing all the rest. So they emailed me like 3 or 4 months ago, said they were coming out with a new bingo game, and would I be willing to try like their mock trial before they even released the game. And I said absolutely. I felt like I was in a Twilight Zone. Like, how did these people know that I play bingo every single day? So I was like, you know what? I'm ready. Like, I'm going to totally do this. So I was excited when the version finally came out for just the people invited to play. It was only for 1 week and I was addicted. Like, I could not stop playing, and it was only released, the test week was only released on Android, and I don't have an Android phone. So poor Paul, he's the only person in the house with an Android. Every single time the guy put his phone down, I was like swiping it to play bingo. He was like looking for his phone, and he would come knock on the door. Kira, is that you? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I have your phone. I was addicted to playing. Once the week was over, it took like a few weeks or a month, and then they released the game, and they released it for Android, for iOS. And so I download the game the very first day that it was released, and I've been addicted, and I seriously play every day since. And the fun thing about the game is that it's totally different than any of the other bingo games that I play, which is why I like this one so much better. It's a huge encouragement to play with friends. The more that you play with friends, the higher you get a discount on your tickets, what you have to pay to purchase your bingo cards. You get a discount if you're playing with people, and you earn special prizes and decorations for your house. There's like a little house that you get to decorate and stuff, and you earn things to decorate your house. I love all the sidebar games because it makes the bingo itself really fun, because you're trying to earn pieces and stuff to use for the outside game. So I absolutely love that it encourages playing with friends and family, because now I got my mom to play. My best friend Jen plays, and her mom, my Aunt Liz, she plays. So it's like we'll all call each other or text each other and say bingo, and we'll all meet, because 4 people can play in a room together on a little team. And so the 4 of us will meet in there and we'll all play together. It's been really, really fun. But my favorite thing is you can win up to 3 times on 1 card. And you can't do that any other game anywhere. You can't. It's 1 bingo per card. And I just love that, because you can get up to 12 bingos then if you're playing a maximum of 4 cards. So it's really, really fun, and I've just been, like I said, I've been obsessed with it. So I'm gonna put the link in the description box if you guys want to play a really fun game, because like I said, I'm addicted. I am like beyond thrilled that they invited me, because I never would have found this game if they didn't reach out to me. And now, like I said, my whole family is all playing. My mom was like addicted to Blitz. She played Bingo Blitz every single day. I've even talked about this before. I have a few of you who have found me on Bingo Blitz and friended me, but we haven't played not 1 time since, because we love the multiple bingo win on a card. We love that we can all play together. We love like all the additional features. Like there's even these little puzzle pieces that you can earn, and once you put the puzzles together, you can redeem them for tickets to play. It's just so fun, and there's still even things they haven't even opened up yet. There's like an exchange little house on the board that says coming soon. There's a bake shop that says coming soon, but they've only been open for 2 months. So there's plenty of stuff still coming. So if you're looking for a good bingo game, then I highly suggest trying Bingo Rush, because you will not be sorry. But I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna go play bingo for a little while, and then I'm gonna jump into the shower and run to the doctor. And like I said, I will take you guys along with me.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if
All right, you guys, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. The kids are already sleeping. I will fill you in on all of the details in just a minute. But first, I wanted to pause right here and share a mini grocery haul. So after I left the doctor, I had to return those black slip-on shoes that I got. I'm not even sure if you guys saw that haul yet. You probably have. But I did like a miscellaneous haul of Walmart and Target and Amazon, and there were black slip-on shoes that were supposed to be for Mason for his first day of school, because the ones I bought him for back to school didn't fit. They were too small, and I ordered him new ones that won't be here till next week. So I got him those black slip-ons, and they were way too big. So it was crazy. He was like falling out of them. I have no idea, because there is no half sizes. It's like 4 or 5. 4s are too small. 5s are too big. Like, he was wearing sandals today that I had. They weren't old. They've only been worn a couple of times, but still, it was strange. So anyways, when I went inside of Walmart to return the shoes, I needed tomatoes for tacos for tonight, and I forgot all about that. I didn't have any. I only bought the little tiny ones at Trader Joe's. So I stopped in for tomatoes and then ended up with all of this. So I just figured that I would share. But I did get these Sinfully Sweet Campari tomatoes, and you can see that the top layer is gone already because we cut that up for tacos tonight. And then for tomorrow, I believe, on the meal plan, I have the Trader Joe's like orange chicken and fried rice. But Trader Joe's doesn't sell any kind of egg rolls, and we really like egg rolls when we do like a Chinese takeout night. Jake usually gets the Taipei, but he gets the chicken. I just got the pork this time to kind of switch it up, but that'll be for, I think, tomorrow's dinner. And then they had a rhubarb, you guys. Like nice, giant, huge stalks of rhubarb. And I only got like one little tiny stalk from Louisiana, and it did nothing. Like, it wasn't enough to make anything. So I'm actually gonna film this. We're gonna make some strawberry and rhubarb jam that we can use as a pie filling. I have one little small, like just one pie crust, and then I have that little tiny pan that I just made the mini muffins in. That'd be perfect for little mini pies that we do with strawberry rhubarb filling. I think that sounds amazing. I think Daryl will really like that. So the kids and I are gonna have fun doing that over the weekend. So I grabbed that, and then I was going down the chip aisle and I saw 2 different kinds of chips. I really was looking for all the Lay's. I don't know if you have seen, but Lay's is doing all crossover chips. So they have like some potato chips that taste like Cool Ranch Doritos. They have some potato chips that taste like chili cheese fries. Like, all of their chips, they're doing another chip that tastes, or a potato chip that tastes like a different kind of chip, whether it be a Funyun, a Frito, a Dorito, whatever. And so these are the limited time flavor Lay's. They're the wavy kind, and they're supposed to taste like Funyuns. Maya is so excited. I mean, Funyuns are really my favorite thing, but I've definitely like shared that with her, the love with her, and so she's really excited. But her new obsession, just like every other like young girl, is Takis, right? And so she got blue Takis with Daryl at the gas station the other day, and she like couldn't stop talking about how much she loves Takis. But most of all, Maya loves chips. So I saw new, and now Takis came out with potato chips. So it's kettle cooked Taki chips, and I got her the jalapeno typhoon. They had like fuego, and then they had a habanero, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna do this one. And then I didn't get everything bread with that last Walmart order. Again, if you guys saw that video, you saw my bread debacle. They still didn't have any everything bread in there, but they had just this regular loaf on the yellow sticker shelf for 70 cents. And it's still good and soft. I can egg wash this and put everything but the bagel seasoning on myself, and now be able to do the steak sandwich the way I actually wanted to with the right kind of bread. So I went and grabbed grabbed that, and then on the checkout line, I saw a Pepsi no sugar with cherry. I've never seen that before, but I'm definitely willing to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the refrigerator for tomorrow. And then when I got home, this is the second to last Walmart item that I'm waiting for. The rest of this order I shared in that miscellaneous haul, but this was one of the items that I was waiting for. This was a clearance pair of pajamas that I ordered my mom. So this is like the bottoms, and it has like a nice thick waistband, and then let's look at what the feetsies are. It has the footband at the feetsies, but do you see how like fluffy and soft and like fleecy that this is? And then this is the matching like sweatshirt, like fleecy top, but it's supposed to be cozy pajamas, and these are on sale for $6 on clearance. Rather. So I'm putting this away for my mom for Christmas. And then one other package was at the door, but this was Amazon. So Maya's teacher, it's funny, I almost said Mason's teacher. That's because it was Mason's teacher last year. Maya's teacher did a Amazon wish list. And I feel like I wish all teachers did that, because instead of getting the teachers like tchotchke gifts during the holiday times and the end of the year and stuff, teacher appreciation, we can get them things right off of their wish list. So I put aside $25. I went onto her wish list and picked out $25 worth of things I could donate to the classroom. So one of the things that she picked out was these different colored Post-it notes. So they're completely rainbow. I do see that some of the pages are starting to, the way they packaged it was crappy. Like she might lose a page or two, but needless to say, I'm gonna send those in with Maya today so that she can hand this in. I also ordered a 12-pack of Elmer's glue, and I also ordered her Expo markers, but those haven't come yet. So Maya will bring this in tomorrow, rather. And then I ordered this because I don't know if you guys know, but I collect this pattern. I absolutely love Van Gogh. He's my favorite painter, and the Starry Night is my favorite painting. This is actually the sticker that I have on the front of my laptop, and I saw one of these little cups were on sale, insulated cup for $10. It had great reviews. It came with 2 separate lids, and then it came with a ton of different kinds of straws and a little like cleaning tool. So I thought that was pretty cool. I usually like to use these only for water, but I figured since I purchased myself a backup, I can use this one for coffee or drinks, and then use my 50 Shades of Mom one just for water. This way I don't mix anything, God forbid, like flavors get stuck in the wall or scent gets stuck in the wall, that won't affect my water. So I did go ahead and get this for myself as a little treat for 10 bucks, but it's beautiful and it's nice and solid and sturdy. And like I said, it comes with multiple lids and straws and all the things. But all right, let me flip the camera around and fill you in on today. All right, so let's rewind to before this grocery haul to where I left you guys. So I relaxed this morning, I played my bingo, and then I went upstairs and I took a shower and I got ready and I headed out to my doctor's appointment, which I had to be there at 11:15. And I actually had a really bad doctor's appointment. It just kind of like shifted my entire day. And not bad as far as like information, just bad as far as annoying. So when I went in there, they told me that I owed them $300, which I didn't understand because there wasn't anything I've done that shouldn't have been covered by my insurance. And so they told me that when I went in last time. Remember, if you guys saw my hysterectomy video, then you would know about my last doctor's appointment. But when I went in for the sonogram and to meet with her, they did like a special kind of sonogram. And unfortunately, because of the way that my doctor wrote my diagnosis from the sonogram, the way she like coded it, they're not saying that particular kind of sonogram was worthy of my visit. And so because I shouldn't have had that with that type of visit, now they want to charge me the $300. And I'm really, really upset by that because that like doesn't make any sense. That means that literally the doctor's verbiage on like my checkout sheet from last time caused them to charge me $300. And she told me there's absolutely nothing that they can do. She's not in charge of billing, and they've already submitted that bill. So the insurance company has already like made up their mind that I owe that money, and there's no way to go back, because then they would have to say that they lied on their original coding or made a mistake or whatever. So they're not going to do that, and now I'm responsible for paying the $300. So I definitely was a little bit upset. We are at a good point, my doctor and I do feel like the birth control is finally working. I'm not like, it's not to the point where it's really, really heavy flow all day, every day for days and days on ends like it was before. It's barely anything. Like I even stopped my Grove order because I no longer need like my Cora tampons and stuff, because I have a huge like backup supply right now because I'm not even using them. So I do believe that the birth control is working. My cramps the last month were limited. Now, the last time that I was due for my period though, I had COVID. And so it's like a little wonky because I feel like COVID really affects that. But with the exception of that, I do really believe that it's working. So for now, unless there's any kind of drastic change, I don't have to see her for 9 months, and she just gave me 9 months of refills of all of my medication and told me that I don't need to see her until then. So fingers crossed, like, you know, the pills remain working and I don't need to see her at all anymore, because I really was sad today, and I still have to pay them $300 before I go back the next time. I left there, I went to Walmart, I returned the shoes, I did that little bit of shopping, and then I came home and I got Jacob and I brought him to Wells Fargo because he needs to open up a new bank account. I don't want him to have a bank account at Bank of America anymore. And now that we're back home from New York and he's working, he's gonna be due for a paycheck, and we stopped any kind of automatic payments going into his Bank of America. So I needed to open him up a Wells Fargo. So we go down there and they say, first off, do you have an appointment? I say no, and there's nobody in there. Like maybe somebody was coming down, but there was nobody in there. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to open up an account, but there was nobody there. I feel like COVID changed all of that for the worse now. Like you can't just walk into the DMV, you can't walk into like a bank or anything. Like everything is by appointment. So they told me that we had to make an appointment, so we were gonna make one for Friday, whatever, no big deal, 2 days away, it's not a big deal. We sit down, we set up, we make all the appointment for Friday. They say to Jake, can you give me your ID? And Jake doesn't have ID. Jake has an appointment on September 2nd to get a state issued ID, but he's not comfortable yet on taking his permit test. He's not sure how he feels. He feels like he's a little bit too immature to drive, and I appreciate that. I think that's a mature decision to know that you don't have the focus and attention span to drive safely on the road. I actually appreciate that. So he's not ready yet to drive, but again, everything here needs an appointment. So we've been on a 4-month waiting list for Jacob to get ID. I thought about this because when we were flying home from New York, Jake was gonna be 18, not before we left, but after. And then they didn't have to let him on the airplane with me, because without state issued ID, photo ID, they don't have to let anybody over the age of 18 on an airplane. So they didn't have to let him home with me. They could have stopped me because technically he did not have ID, but we got through once. It's not gonna happen again. And so I said, I apologize. We've been on a 4-month wait. We don't go till September 2nd to get him an ID. And they said, well, then we can't open you up a bank account. So we got sent out the door, no appointment on Friday, no nothing, because Jake needs ID now in order to open up a new bank account. So we came home and I literally had like 15 minutes to grab a bottle of water and to use the bathroom and feed the cat his afternoon snack, and then I left to go and pick up the kids. I forgot how bad the first week of school is for pickup. I was online for 1 hour and 10 minutes. I FaceTimed my girlfriend just to show her how bad the line is, because I felt like nobody was ever going to believe me that the line was a mile long trying to pick up the kids. I mean, long down the road. It was an hour and 10 minutes. The kids were supposed to go to the movies with Jacob. I didn't even have time to take the kids to the movies because then I had to drop them off here and then turn around and leave and go get Paul at work and sit in 5 o'clock traffic. I did not get home until after 6 o'clock, and I felt like I had literally been in the car all day. That I came in here and I like sat down and I decompressed in my bed for like 30 minutes because I felt like my head was going to explode because I hadn't stopped moving. And then I got up and I made tacos for dinner, and the kids went into the pool. As soon as they came out, I like brushed out their hair and made them take gummies early, and I put them to bed early, like 8:30, and I fell asleep with them. And I woke up about 11 o'clock. The house was completely quiet. I realized I never talked to you guys again after I left. My grocery haul was still sitting on the table. I came down here and Daryl had put the egg rolls in the freezer. So at least he knows better to know to like look out for things before he heads upstairs to go to bed. But oh my goodness, I can't believe how late it is. So now it's 11:30 and I'm gonna go ahead and put myself to bed because my alarm clock goes off at 4:30, which comes mighty early. And hopefully I'll be able to sleep because I feel like it's like a power nap that I took because now I feel like I'm wired. But hopefully I'll be able to lie down and coax myself to sleep because it's another long day tomorrow. But thank you guys for coming along with me the best that you can on the kids' first day of school. I didn't even get a chance to talk with them about like and film how their day was or whatever. So maybe I'll try and capture a little bit of that tomorrow and still shove it in somewhere so you guys get a chance to see like how the kids felt about their first day of school, just because I didn't even get a chance to talk to them because it was such a crazy hectic day. And I knew it was gonna be, and of course it was the first day, but it was still a lot. But thank you anyways, you guys, for coming along with us. If you're into bingo and you're looking for a new game, make sure you check that link in the description box and check out Bingo Rush. And thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.